The last couple plays, your turnover, the three-point shot, a couple other possessions there for you guys. What happened with those two last few plays for you?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, the ball slipped out of your hand when you were trying to get to the basket on the last play? Were you fouled? Did he tip the ball out of your hand?
No, you saw it. Don't ask me a question you know the answers to. You seen it.
I'm just trying to get the answer out of you, that's all.
No. Just watch the game. You see what happened. Lost the ball. I missed a three. It's nothing to it. Appreciate y'all.
Manalytics as usual.
What's up with it? This your boy Jason Vine. This is a Analytical Monday class session. I'm going to keep it G with you if you are going to keep it G with yourself. So maybe you need to hear this from a second person, but I'll tell you why. And we may not talk after this for a while. You may be in your feelings or whatever, but you'll like me again because you're going to be like, Jay, you was right, man. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to accept your apology because I'm not vindictive. I'm not one of those I told you so type of guys. I'm you didn't cash at me type of guy, right? Because we bet on it. I don't play them other games, man. So y'all not going to like what I got to say about it, but, you know, it's part of life. We could agree to disagree, and I'm all right with that. I'm all right with being the villain. It's cool with me. So the Lakers is fascinating to me, and there's a couple of reasons why. First, they basically traded their bench away to obtain Russell Westbrook. I don't see that working in the long run of things. I can see the thought process that went into it when Kalinko and them sat down at the table and was trying to draw up a game plan. But, you know, I don't see the finals aspiration based off of this transaction. First, as we all know, AD has a history of injury problems. It's nothing to scoff at either. This is something he's been dealing with his whole career. I don't know if it's the milk he's drinking or the lack of milk that he's drinking. This is something that's consistent, and I believe between year 7 and year 8, that's you. That's the real you. Whether you play hard, you go to all-star games, if you score a lot, by that year, got a body of work that we could base that off of. Your whole career is riddled off of injuries, and you're considered injury prone. That is you. That is your DNA. That is what the tape says about you. AD gets injured. It is what it is. It would be good for him to play a whole season. And you know LeBron's pushing him. So I know he's trying to stay on the court. He's giving it his all, but he just get hit with the injury bug from here and there. So that unfortunately follows him. Second, let's talk about Westbrook. What do we know about Westbrook? And what was my rule? 7 to 8 years of tape or data, we know what it is, right? This is what we know about this guy. He's going to take the most shots, regardless if it's an all-star game, regardless if it's the Wizards versus the Raptors on a Tuesday night, 7 p.m. game. He's going to take the most shots. He's going to stat pad. He's going to get his triple-doubles. And this is not a knock against him because his greatness. We don't put a premium on triple-doubles like we used to when Big O was doing this. So, yeah, he gets his triple-doubles, he gets his numbers, but in order to achieve those numbers, you got to have the ball in your hand the majority of the time. You got to create a flow for the team. You've got to, especially if you're going to average double-digit assist numbers, you got to facilitate. Now, this is a knock against them. When it comes down to taking crunch time or let's just say important shots, the shots where it's fourth quarter, it's 3 minutes left. You just went on a run. You didn't cut the deficit down to let's say 2. You got the ball fresh off of a timeout. And what he do? He dribbles the rock. He'll be wide open. He'll take an ill-advised ass three-pointer. And y'all know I'm not lying on this. He'll shoot a 3. They won't get the offensive rebound. That kills their momentum. He's done this with the Thunder. He's done this with the Rockets. He's done this with the Wizards. He's done this with the Olympic team, Team USA. He's done this with the Western All-Stars. He's done this on Team LeBron. This is his demo, man. You're being irresponsible if you don't even believe he's not going to do the same O2 step when he gets to L.A. He's going to. That's what raises my question and make this move so interesting because he needs the rock. King James needs the rock. which leads me to my biggest point. Father Time is undefeated. We all know this. I can't even watch TV at an angle straining my neck because I'm old and washed up, all right? I'm old. I wasn't like this last year. Each year is like it's always something new happening where I'm like, damn, how did that happen? I don't even remember throughout the course of the day me bumping the knee or bumping the elbow or doing something weird, you know what I mean? But that's Father Time, because the older you get, the more brittle your body becomes, the more open you are to sustaining the injury. LeBron is older. This is year 18. LeBron James has always played at a top level. Always. People could hate on him all they want, but you can't knock him for that. He plays hard, maximum effort, as well as Westbrook. Westbrook always is going 100 miles an hour. One of his issues, he want to go 100 miles an hour, but Touch can't go 100 on the side street. Touch got to finesse it. Can't drive a Cadillac like it's a Mustang or a Camaro. That's a Macmobile. You got to chill. You got to coast. You got to know the flow of the street, the weather. That's the scary part. So I guess we could say self-awareness, right? Now, self-awareness, that's interesting because the guy that has the most self-awareness in the industry of life is LeBron James. He's always aware. He knows when the camera's looking, fresh from a timeout, and something happens, and he's calculating. He's always aware, and he knows the right things to say, when to say them, and how to say it, because he has self-awareness. That's something that can't be taught. You either have that or you don't have that. King James always had that. Westbrook doesn't have self-awareness. Westbrook doesn't know how to turn it off. He just know one way. Go hard. Play hard. If I shoot it, I make it, I make it. If I don't make it, I'll grab that rebound to add to my to my stats. But he only know one way, whereas LeBron knows multiple ways because he's aware. So with this move, I think LeBron's look at it from the standpoint, hey, I know I'm not how I used to be, where I can always give that 100% maximum effort. But I also know that Westbrook is. I know Westbrook can play hard. I know AD is going to, let's go with the data. It's a chance he's going to get injured sometime throughout the course of the season. I'm a betting man. I will place this bet. I don't see him playing 82 games. I just don't. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. LeBron knows this. LeBron also knows the older he gets, the closer Father Time gets to getting a submission from him. Okay? So why not bring Westbrook aboard? He's going to play. I can depend on him because he rarely gets injured. I know he'll be on the court. Even when AD's not out there, I could depend on Westbrook to be there. I'll be there, yeah, but, I might coach to get prepared for the playoffs because I'm just older. When they had the bubble, all right, I said the bubble impacted and helped the Lakers to win in the ring because you have a 3.5, 4 month break in the middle of the season. We have a brittled AD, injury prone, right? Gets the rest. LeBron gets the rest. And once it's time to get back to playing again, you got a charged up, re-energized, rejuvenated Lakers. LeBron, I don't know if you guys have watched him, because I've watched him his whole entire career, especially when he was with the Cavs. Oh, man, what's the type of comparison? That is like when they made old boy to fight Rocky, Russian dude. That's LeBron, man, freshly charged. When you freshly charge up your battery on your phone, it's like you ready to make a play. I could do this on my phone. I could do this. I could do that. Charged up. Or if you just been like working all week long, you get a chance to finally sleep in on a Saturday. Once you wake up, you ready to roll. And you fresh. And you crisp. Man, LeBron is unstoppable. He'll be cool at the start of the season. Don't trip off that. Their struggle is going to be once we hit after Valentine's Day or right before the All-Star break, and they on that 6-game snide, and it's looking like everything is starting to unravel. That's when they are going to see what they're really made of. I don't see this experiment working, to be candid with you, but We'll see. I think that if they would have got Beal, that's a title team for sure. Because Beal doesn't need the rock in his hands. Beal, he'll spot, and we're talking about Bradley Beal for the Washington Wizards. Bradley will spot up on the perimeter or can play off the ball. That flows, that works. That actually makes harmony right there, which I don't understand why they didn't make the move, but, they went with Westbrook. I know there was some type of calculated move between Rod Kalinko and Bron, but hey, man, we'll see. I got the Suns beating them. I definitely got the Splash Brothers because they will be back. Your boy Klay Thompson is back. They do have some young pieces on their team. They will get their threes off. The Lakers, as far as defensive-wise, they did not fix that problem. I've seen multiple times. I've seen it, and y'all can't tell me I'm wrong on this. I've seen the Splash Brothers cook Westbrook when he was with the Rockets and with the Thunder. Like, he can't check them off the perimeter. I know this. I know he's very athletic. He's quick. Probably one of the quickest point guards in the league, to be honest. He can't check them because they was picking and rolling his ass. So you have to watch out and take that into consideration. They gave away young assets. They brought in him, which is, that's a unilateral move, like I said. I don't see that matching up. Also, you still have the Jazz. Yeah, I said it like, all right, whatever, man. Like, Jazz is going to jazz it, right? Clippers, I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't know what's going on with Kawhi. And I don't think nobody knows what's going on with him but him and his Uncle Dennis. Other than that, I don't know, man. But my nut instincts is telling me, and boy, I hope this is wrong. Oh, I hope it's wrong. But I think he might go to the Lakers, man. Westbrook, Kawhi, AD, and LeBron? Hell yeah, they're the Lakers in 4. I don't care who they playing. I hope that don't happen, man. But we don't know how to read Kawhi. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. If they would have got Dame Dollars, that would have been interesting. I think that would have had more of an impact than Westbrook going to the Lakers. I know it would have. Because now, Dame Dollars, he has self-awareness. He knows when it's time to take that shot, when it's time to pass up that shot. His strike is his defense. But if you think about it, who really is playing defense in the NBA? He knows when to dial it on and off. Self-awareness. So it's going to be fascinating, man. I will be watching every single game. I want to say the Suns are higher. I can see the Lakers getting the 3rd seed. But I don't think that project's going to work, man. I'm not hating. I just laid out to y'all clear and conspicuously why I don't think the plan is going to work, where the flaws are, and time management or ball management. How they're going to decipher this. It's still good for TV. It's still going to fill up seats. So I'll tune in. And I know you guys will too. Especially if I'm wrong. Oh boy. Y'all going to give me hell. But we'll see though. That's my rant with the Lakers. Tune in. Catch us on Manalytics as usual. It's your boy Jason Vine. Analytical Monday Breakdown. One team, one helmet, one goal.
Manalytics as usual.